Hi, so I just wanted to show you a little bit about three-point perspective. So we're going to start the same way that we normally start with our our horizon line. Two vanishing points sit on that horizon line, and then there's a third one someplace either above or below, the horizon line. So with that, we're just going to start the same way that we did with two-point perspective, just projecting out lines that can be like the footprint of our building, and maybe that'll be the back right there. Okay, so normally with two-point perspective we would just draw lines up from these four corners of that building, just straight up vertical lines, but this time these lines need to angle and converge at that vanishing point. So just move through, hitting every corner, bringing a line up to the vanishing point. And there we have the structure of the building. To determine how tall you want it to be, it could be a really tall building here. Okay, so maybe that's the height. Typically I'll find the height along that line that's closest to the viewer, and then we'll just project over from that. Go out to those side vanishing points, and that would define our building. We switch colors, and maybe we can make one more. So for this one, I'm going to take our vanishing point and project out a few lines. Okay, and there's a couple of places that we could make that building because we have a few different shapes described. And I think what I'll do is put my building, actually maybe we'll make two. Let's put one right over here. So we have the footprint described, and we can just project all of those corners again just right up to our vanishing point on top. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll have a third building down here. All right, so I cleaned that up a little bit, made things look a little bit more solid so you can kind of see where one building stops and the other starts. And then let's put our third one on here. So again, we have the footprint already defined by these diagonal lines coming off of our two vanishing points on the horizon line. So the next step now is just to project lines from the corner all the way up to your vanishing point. Let's see. All right, so from here, I'm just going to project that one up. Same thing with every corner. All right, and it's pretty tricky to see, but I am going to find this front line right here, and I'm just going to make this maybe a pretty short building. So let's actually make this, let's put it right here. Okay, so that is the height of our building, and so I need to project over from that height to my two side vanishing points. All right. Now that I did that, if we follow the line back and we meet the back end of the building, that's going to create another corner. And that corner needs to be projected over to the right-hand vanishing point. And now, because I already had, let's see, this one here, just have to find the top of the building on that back side. So I'm just going to find where the side of the building intersects with the top of the building in front, and then I'll project a line from that point back to the vanishing point on the left. And that's created our corners. All right, so that's all filled in a little bit more solid. And now you can see that we've used a three-point perspective. The lines that are normally vertical in two-point perspective are now all converging to that third vanishing point. And the other lines are still going towards those two side vanishing points, just like in two-point perspective. All right, thanks.